Good morning, is it from Zetster's Lab? Well, I'm in my little workroom, my art studio, my sewing little hook. I don't know what you call this room, but here I do all my creating. And at this stage, I don't know, I haven't painted in absolute months. I'd have no inclination to do it and whatever, but I love sewing at this moment. So it is crazy. I'm just doing the one thing and then it leads to another. As I was sewing something this morning, I just got this little message that I would like to share. So when I went to the shop to buy some little braids and things for Zana's little dresses, I've showed you in my previous video some of the dresses. I even finished one yesterday. I haven't made a video of that yet. A little dress. And then as I was buying all those little thingies, many braids and stuff, I saw this. Oh my goodness. It's my color. And when I saw it, I just loved it. And the price was right. You know, for me, it's all about the price as well. So I just thought, oh, I love it. But how am I going to stitch this onto a garment? I asked the woman. And she said, no, it's for the sleeves. Oh boy, and then I said, no, this is definitely not for Zana, this is for me. So I bought 2 meters, and when I finished Zana's little dress yesterday, I said, okay, now what can I do with this? Immediately I thought about I need to make something that's got this beautiful, that I can use this, here around the arms. And I thought, kimono, camino, whatever you call it, that's the thing. And I went into my cupboard and I found this piece. But oh boy, this is very crazy and very flowery, but it looks beautiful with the braiding. Isn't it gonna be gorgeous? But there's always a but. I think I'm still going to finish it. Because I love these holes in the... these holes, I saw one of them that had the hole in the shoulder, so it's loose. What I found with these crazy colors, especially when you get older and a little bit more body, you need to have very little fabric, like with this dress that I have on. I mean, it's beautiful, but it's kind of crazy, so you have to show some skin, and you have to have not too much material. The material, because it's so overwhelming, you need to show a little bit of skin. So with this I thought, okay, I'm gonna make it kind of small, not small but not wide arms. And in front, I also, as I was going, I realized you need to keep it simple. Don't make it more flowery by adding another piece in the front. That's different. Keep it plain. I've got my pockets, me and my pockets. I love my pockets, so I think I'll put pockets in, and I still don't know if I'm going to have huge slits or if I'm just going to close it up. But this is not actually the story behind this. So as I was busy with this, and I put this on this morning, it's very synthetic materials. I bought it in Thailand over the internet, in the internet shop. I think it was about 25 rand a piece, and I love it. It's really beautiful and it looks great, and I think it is really fantastic. But it's, you know, when you start to wear the linens and the pure cottons and the stuff, this just does not do it anymore. So I thought I'm going to give this away to my housekeeper, this one. But you know, it's actually beautiful. But then as I was making this one, it's also a little shiny and whatever. I remember I bought a piece of linen a while back. I went to the shop to get some linens just to see if I can find any, and I found this beautiful piece. A little bit funny, you know, I mean, it's not plain, but it's got things on. And as I was struggling this morning with these materials, I suddenly remembered this piece that's going to be enough for a dress. And I thought, let me see if this is going to go with this. And it looks fantastic. So I am so excited. I think I'm just going to make a plain straight dress. I don't know how I'm going to do it, never made it, but just like this, straight there. Put the braid here, perhaps make some you know, this thickness to put over, and then, you know, stitch that on, use the same material, make it there, and just use some tucks in front. You see, so this to me is more me. So then I thought, but oh boy, now I've wasted this piece of material, and because now I'm going for this and blah blah blah, and then it just dawns on me, life is a process. It's about step by step. You do things minute by minute as the life in you leads you. Nothing is wrong. It wasn't, wrong for me to make this. I'm going to finish this. Perhaps I'm going to put this on, then go to the shop and buy more for this. I don't know, but I'm going to finish this. But by doing this, it led me to making this one. And this is more me. So I'm very excited. And then I just thought I need to share it with you. You know, we do things and we think it was wrong and we should never have done that. And there's so much condemnation, especially for our children, what they shouldn't have done that. Other people, we judge and we look and we think, oh, they're messing up their lives. But life is a stepping stone. It's a progress. You cannot get to the next step if you don't do this step. So this is not wrong. Either this is going to be absolutely beautiful and I'm going to love wearing it. I can see the finishing effect. I'm liking it more and more the more I finish it. And but this, I can always give it away to somebody, give it as a present, whatever. It was a stepping stone to get to this. And that is what makes life so amazing. It's a process. It's a journey. It's not about the end. It's not about the end product of, oh, now this is done and blah, blah, blah. It's beautiful. It's still beautiful. It's going to look beautiful. I can see it there. It's about the process. Now this is my step. So now I know what my next step is going to be. But I first had to do this step in order to get to this step. And that it is with life. We learn, we unlearn, we grow as we walk. It's a walk. And so there's absolutely, Bella Blops, what are you doing? It's now my dog. There's no condemnation. There's no, oh, you're wrong, you shouldn't have done it. It's a stepping stone. Sometimes something happens and you think, oh, it's bad, it's terrible. It was necessary to get you to this step. Necessary to get rid of stuff in you, things that's keeping you hostage and in bondage that you had to deal with, that could surface, that you could identify. You know, in a storm, terrible things, deep hidden things, they surface, come to the surface, and that's where you can look at yourself. So that's why I always say, I read something the other day that says, don't ask why something happens. Ask, what is it teaching me about me? That's what it is. And then you deal with that. So yes, thank you that I can share my journey with you. All my things are on my Facebook and all of those places. And just want to show you, this was the first thing I made. I went to the shop, bought this piece of linen. It was half price of all the others, and I thought, you know, even I can make some things to sleep in, whatever, or I will find something to make with it. So at the end, I did this little top. Isn't it gorgeous? It's just a loose top. I'm going to put it on over this dress. Just look at this. Isn't it absolutely gorgeous? But in order to get it like this, I had to add some things. Otherwise, it was very dull. So I went into my cupboard, find little pieces of, we call it, to dry your cups and stuff. I had two of these linen pieces of cloth, and I cut them up and used them to add to this, and just look how beautiful this is. But once again, step by step, one thing leads to the next step, and that is how you move through this realm. We're not supposed to know what's going to happen even tomorrow. Don't worry about tomorrow. When you get there, you will have everything you need to deal with what you need to deal with. But I'm not going to have the wisdom now to deal with things that are going to happen in the future. I have what I need to do what I need to do this minute. And the more we start to live in this moment, and just be in the moment and enjoy the moment, and start to realize that our life and the lives of others are unfolding perfectly, the more joy rises up in us and chase away the depression and the doom and the gloom that comes with the fear of what may happen tomorrow. We've got what it takes, what we need to get through this minute. Only this minute. We've got the abundant life in us. It's providing for us everything that we may need to get through this minute. All we have to do is be still. Keep your mind from racing ahead into the future, into all the good doom and glooms, into what may happen in the future. 99% of those things that you fear now never ever happens. And the awesome thing is, whatever happens down the road, you will have what it takes to deal with it in that minute. It's always amazing to me when I look at other people going through tough situations. You think, I will never be able to make it. How do they do it? And then I just realize they've got what it takes in them to get them through what they're going through right now. I don't have it in me now because I'm not going through that now. So I will not be able to cope with their problem now because it's not mine. So I'm just going to stop with this. We got to stop judging good and bad. Things as either good or bad. Life is what it is. It's unfolding. Things are happening. And as I say, with this, it wasn't a wrong decision. Stupid example, but making this, thinking I'm going to use this, and then getting to change my mind and blah, 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 now going for this. It's not good or bad. It just is what it is. And good things, not so good things happen to everybody. And we've got what it takes to deal with it and get through it. If we just start to savor this minute. Have a fantastic day. Well, I didn't make any videos for, I think 2-3 months, and now I'm making 3 in a row. But I just do as the life in me prompts me to do. I wanted to do this, wanted to share it with you. So, have a fantastic day. Love you lots, and we've got this. We've got this thing we call life in this realm. We are totally equipped, abundantly equipped, to go through it by experiencing peace and joy in the midst of anything. How? When we start to live in this moment, start to realize that the life in us is all that we need, guiding us, providing for us, whatever we may need now. Always just preaching to myself. Have a fantastic day. Love you lots. Is it from Zedster's Lab?